like, what is that? That's me. I'm always trying to smell like a snack. Greetings, Earthlings, and welcome back to my channel. Now, I am no perfume genius. I am just a huge fragrance fan. I love perfumes. I wear perfume every day. I even wear perfume to bed. I have to have perfume on. So we're just gonna jump right into my top 10 favorite, sexiest, long-lasting perfumes. All right, so these are not in any particular order. I just chose my top 10 and here we are. I will say I'll save my very favorite for last. First fragrance is actually one of my favorite, like my all-time favorite date night perfumes, and that is Ysl Black Opium. I will put this on, say at like 6 in the evening, and it just stays with me all night, even the next day, and I love it so much. I always feel, this perfume gives me a feeling of just like sexy, sophisticated. I know what I'm doing, but I really don't. This is a very popular fragrance. A lot of women have this, so it's not like you're gonna be smelling unique or anything. A lot of bitches smell like this, but it's fine. Okay, because we're all out here smelling bomb. I really love the bottle. It's beautiful, it's fancy, and I'm a sucker for like a really beautiful perfume bottle because it just it makes you feel some kind of way, you know? Next perfume is Sanctuary's Red Panda. This is another one of my favorite date night, girls night, and the packaging is a little different. This is actually from Scentbird. Shout out to Scentbird for sponsoring today's video. Scentbird is actually how I try a lot of fragrances. I don't like to commit, you know, perfume can be pricey. I don't want to commit to this big bottle. So basically Scentbird is a monthly subscription, and they give you an opportunity to sample over 600 fragrances. So I've been using Scentbird for like 4 or 5 years now, for a long time. Scentbird lets you choose a new designer fragrance to try every month for just $15. With each fragrance, you'll get a 30-day supply, which is about 100 to 140 sprays. You can see the perfume vial is such a generous amount of fragrance, especially in comparison to like a perfume sample that you would get at the store. When they let me pick out my scents, I got a few, which I'm going to show you in a minute, of my favorites, and then I tried a new one, and let me tell you, I've only used this a couple times, but I'm like sold on it. I'm like, I need this perfume in my life for the rest of my life. If you use this code right here, you're going to get 30% off. I'm also going to leave all of the info to Scentbird down below in the description box, so make sure you check them out. If you are a perfume lover like me, you are going to love Scentbird. Next perfume is the Juicy Couture La Couture. This fragrance, I'm gonna spray it so I can get in my feels about it. It's very citrusy. This fragrance, wow. Go get this fragrance, please. Go buy this because you need it. The notes in this are green apple, mandarin, orange blossom, and violet. This scent is very like uplifting, very bright, and I just love it. It is such a beautiful fragrance. Versace Bright Crystal, I have it in the Scentbird vial, but I used to have the bottle. I ran out, and then, you know, when I hooked up with Scentbird, I definitely wanted it for one of my fragrances, and I just need to buy the full bottle again because this is one of my favorite. It's in my top 10, right? So it's a favorite. It is sweet. It's like sweet and bright and just such a lovely fragrance. The notes in this are peony, pomegranate, lotus, and musk. This is one of those perfumes I get so many compliments on. This is more of like a daytime. I don't grab this too much for date night or like nighttime. This is definitely like one of those fragrances that I will put on in the morning or during the day, like a daytime perfume, and it is just so beautiful. Next perfume is Gucci Bloom, and it is in my little Scentbird vial here. I did have a bottle of this, but again, because it's my favorite, I ran out. If you want to smell like a thriving garden, you need Gucci Bloom. You need it. You have to have it. Gucci Bloom is pretty new to my perfume collection. I haven't been wearing it for years or anything. I just discovered it this year, and it is one of those fragrances that I will continue to purchase over and over and over and over again. It is so beautiful. I don't know like all the notes, but it says that there's jasmine. It's very like powdery and flowery and just very, very feminine. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my other camera died and I had to switch to this camera. So hopefully the picture isn't too different. I just noticed that this camera is about to die. So I'm going to move through these next 5 fragrances. So the next one is, and this is one that I'm pretty new to, Arizona. I actually got like a few samples and the other 2 are gone. This is the one that I'm left with. I have never smelled anything like this before. It is such a beautiful fragrance. It's definitely sweet. If you like sweet perfumes, you are going to adore this fragrance because it is sweet and florally and just, oh, it's so good. Next fragrance is Clean Classic, the original. It's pretty new to my collection. I just discovered it this year. It's like a clean, like a sexy clean, like you just got out of the shower or the bath. It's very I would say floral, like florally and fresh. It's not overbearing, definitely more of like a daytime. I don't reach for this for date night. Next fragrance is my Coco Chanel. I can't tell you how many bottles of this I have gone through. It's very grown and sexy. And I will say, the first time I put it or sprayed it on me, it was like 4 or 5 years ago. Hubby got it for me for a gift and I sprayed it and I was like the very first time I smelled this, I was like, no. And then like 10 minutes went by and I'm like, what is that? That's me. Sniffed myself and I'm like, you know what? I do like that perfume. It's one of those perfumes that when you first spray it, it's kind of like, whoa. And I know perfume sits differently on everyone or smells differently on everyone. As it like settled into my skin, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And like I said, this is a perfume that I have repurchased or hubby has repurchased over and over again for me. And I'm almost out and it's time for a new one. This is definitely a date night perfume for me or like special, like really special occasion. I always feel so grown and sexy when I wear this and I always get so many compliments. And again, if you smell this and you're just like, whoa, what the hell? Put it on, let it sit and then smell it and then see how you feel about it. All right, next perfume is the Gucci Bamboo. I have paint on my hand. My camera's gonna die. Beautiful. All of these fragrances that I'm sharing with you today, this is the least long lasting. I do wish this would last longer. Not to say that it doesn't last long, but it like in comparison to the other perfumes that I showed you, this is like the least long lasting. But the scent is incredible. So out of all these fragrances, my number 1 all time, I never want to be without it, is Lavos Lease 41. This stuff is incredible, you guys. I don't even know how to like describe this or like put it in words. It's just the most beautiful fragrance I have ever smelled, I ever will smell. It stays for days, incredibly long lasting. Like it stays put. You will get all of the compliments. You will get men to fall in love with you. You're gonna fall in love with you. It's a good one. You guys need this one. All the links to Scentbird will be down below. Shout out to Scentbird for sponsoring this video. Shout out to my camera for not dying yet. And yeah, let me know down in the comment section below, what is your top 3 perfumes? Top 3, go. Also, give this video a thumbs up. It shows me that you care. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. I'm just gonna keep talking until my camera dies. It's gonna die any minute, I can feel it. All right,